Good morning, students. As in previous video, I continued chapter If I Were You, in which I taught you how Intruder entered the room of Gerard and he wanted to kill Gerard to get his identity, as he was afraid of police and he wanted to escape from the police as he had murdered a police officer. Students, Gerard was packing a bag and you have studied that Gerard had pointed that there were false mustaches and other materials to change identity, and it showed that Gerard was also a criminal. And further what happened, let's see the conversation between Gerard and the intruder. All of you open page number 143 and see the speech of intruder when Gerard had shown the bag and he had told that there were false mustaches inside the bag and other materials were also kept that help to change the identity. Then now see the speech of intruder. See, intruder, musing. Musing is thinking. Musing is thinking. Intruder was thinking and he said, I don't know. Intruder told Gerard that he did not know what was kept in the bag. Gerard said, for God's sake, clear that muddled head. Muddled means confused head. Confused idea. Muddled head means confused idea. Now Gerard told the intruder that he should not keep confused idea in his mind. Whatever Gerard was saying was true. Come with me. Muddled head of yours and let's go. Come with me in the car. I can use you. If you find it is a frame, frame is false. Frame is false. You have got me in the car and you have still got your gun. Now when intruder was suspected whether he was telling right or wrong, then Gerard told him that if he was telling wrong, it was a frame, it was a false thing, then he had a gun and he could kill him in the car. Further intruder said, maybe you are right. Then intruder said that Gerard was telling right. Gerard, then don't waste time, goes and picks up hat and bag. Then Gerard starts moving from that place. He was taking his bag, he was taking his hat off. Intruder, careful boss, I am watching you. And intruder warned him that he was watching him. Gerard, I have got a man posted on a main road. He will ring up me if he sees the police, but I don't want to leave. Now Gerard told intruder that he had appointed a person who was on the road and he would inform if he would see police. Telephone bell rings. Come on, they are after us through here, straight to the garage. Then the telephone bell was ringing and Gerard told the intruder that they should leave as the police was after him. And Gerard advised intruder to go with him to the garage. Then intruder said, how do I know that you are telling the truth? Then intruder asked whatever Gerard was telling, it was true or not, how he could know? Gerard, oh, don't be fooled, look for yourself. Gerard opens the door and steps away. Intruder leans forward to inspect it with his side towards Gerard, but with the revolver ready. As he turns his head, Gerard gives him a push into the cupboard, knocking the revolver out of his hand. He slams the door and locks it, picks up the revolver and goes to the phone where he stands with the gun pointed at the cupboard door. Now students, at last when intruder was moving and Gerard was also moving, and when they reached near cupboard, it was opened. Gerard had pushed intruder into the cupboard and he had locked, and the revolver had fallen from the hands of the intruder. And now Gerard had taken the revolver and he had locked the cupboard. Intruder rattled the door and shouts. Intruder was striking the door and let me out of here. But Gerard did not open the door. Gerard, hello, yes, speaking. Sorry, I cannot let you have the props. Props means artificial things to change the identity. Now I was speaking by phone and he was saying, sorry, I cannot let you have the props in time for rehearsal. Gerard was telling someone by phone that he was not he would not send the artificial things for rehearsal. And I have had a spot of bother, quite amazing. I think I will put it in my next play. And Gerard told that he will mention in the next play. Listen, can you tell our friend the sergeant to come up here at once? You will probably find in the public bar. And Gerard told the person by phone that he should send a sergeant who was the friend of Gerard, and he could be found at public bar, in the public bar. Yes. Now in this way, students, this chapter is completed. Now see, let's discuss over questions. Discussion over questions will be there. Discussion over questions. Now let's discuss over the questions. Open your book, see. First question, answer these questions. At last, a sympathetic audience. Who says? Gerard says. Why does he say it? Gerard says it because intruder was sympathetic to him and he was delaying to kill him. He did not kill him soon, so he was showing sympathy. Is he sarcastic or serious? He was sarcastic. Sarcastic means ironic. Second, why does the intruder choose Gerard as the man whose identity he wants to take on? You have studied Gerard, intruder wanted Gerard to be free from the police. He wanted to eat well and sleep without disturbance, as he had murdered a police officer and he wanted to escape from them. Next, bullet. Who says this? Gerard says this. What does it mean? It means that he had indicated the story of his life, that he had killed when bad time came, when problem was there, then he had killed a person. Then what does it mean? Third, is it the truth? No, it was not a truth. What is the speaker's reason for saying this? The speaker's reason was that he wanted to make intruder afraid. Fourth question, what is Gerard's profession? I have already told you that Gerard's profession was writing dramas. He was a dramatist, he was a playwright. And quote the parts of the play that support your answer. Many parts are there in which you know that he was a playwright. First thing he has said that at last a sympathetic audience. This line also refers that he was a playwright, and this is all very melodramatic. These words also he has said, and in your book another part also given. See, that indicates that he was a dramatist, he was a playwright. At page number 141 it is given, in most melodramas the villain is foolish enough to delay his killing long enough to be frustrated. All these lines are to be mentioned that prove that Gerard was playwright. Next question. You will soon stop being smart. Who says this? Intruder says this. Intruder says you will soon stop being smart. Intruder says this. Why does the speaker say it? The speaker says this because he found that Gerard was bold and he was not afraid of his revolver. What according to the speaker will stop Gerard from being smart? When intruder wanted to make him afraid by saying that he would kill him, these words of intruder stop Gerard from being smart. 6. They cannot hang me twice. Who says this? Intruder says this. Why does the speaker say it? The speaker says it because as already he had killed a police, he was going to be hanged by police, and for the next time if he is going to murder Gerard, for killing of Gerard, he would not be hanged twice. Next, a mystery I propose to explain. What is the mystery? The speaker proposes to explain. What is the mystery? A mystery I propose to explain. What is the mystery the speaker proposes to explain? The mystery of the speaker was that he was also a criminal. Next, this is your big surprise. Where has this been said in the play? 2 times these words have been spoken. This is your big surprise. First time Intruder has told Gerard that it was big surprise, that he was going to kill him. Secondly, Gerard told Intruder that it would be big surprise for him, that he was also a criminal. What is the surprise? The surprise was that Intruder wanted to kill the Gerard, and another surprise was that Gerard wanted to tell Intruder that he was a criminal. Consult your dictionary and choose the correct word from the pairs given in brackets. You should consult your dictionary after choosing from it. In this way, students, this chapter has been completed, and both the books are completed. Only in grammar section one chapter narration is left, that I will teach you in next video. Thank you.